Hello everybody and welcome to Bulldog Field right here on the campus of Terry High School. This is the TSJW Network where we hold Terry High School Bulldogs football. And today the Terry Bulldogs host the Tigers of Crystal Springs in the second game of the season and the home opener for the Bulldogs. Hi, I'm Trellis Williams, and right here with me is Tony Kimball for this ball game. And today we got two 1-0 teams looking to continue their paths to winning seasons tonight. And Tony, man, what do you expect the energy to be like in this game?
I'm looking for two teams to go out here and play hard. This is game two. You know, we got the jitters out game one. We got the cramps out. So now I'm looking for these two teams. They're excited. Both teams are looking to go 2-0 tonight. So we're just going to see who's going to be the first one to make it happen tonight.
Yeah, last week the Terry Bulldogs faced their rivals, the Raymond Rangers in Raymond, took a 14-7 win in that ball game. The defense looked extremely strong with a good front line. Tashawn Johnson was spotlighted in that game with 5 sacks on his own. Just a monster game from Tashawn Johnson, but all those guys on the defensive line there, and the defense was very tough. The offense had some highlight plays. They are looking to keep moving forward, put some more points in tonight. Last week for the Crystal Springs Tigers, they were able to defeat the Lanier Bulldogs 27-12 at home in the first game of the season. Now they will take on each other here tonight. So this is the Terry High School Bulldogs hosting the Crystal Springs High School Tigers. Folks, we are here. I'm Trellis Williams. We will be right back here. This is the TSJW Network.
And the Terry Bulldogs. The high school athletes who are performing tonight are friendly rivals as members of opposing teams. The theme of interscholastic athletics is that of friendly competition. The visiting team in every game is the guest of the home team, and the expectation is that they be treated as such.
Don't ever stop.
Vanity and vulgar cheers are abusive to other spectators.
I'll do all the stopping.
And also a poor reflection on your school and community. This type of behavior will not be tolerated and may cause your team or school to be placed on probation. People involved in this behavior will be asked to leave the area with no refund or re-entry and can possibly be banned from future contests. The use of alcohol, drugs, and tobacco are forbidden at all Mississippi high school activities. Artificial noisemakers are allowed at MHSAA outdoor events except for air horns, bullhorns, sirens, and vuvuzela horns. The officials are individuals who are assigned to administer the rules of the game according to the National Federation rules. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their part in this friendly interscholastic contest. This attitude of sportsmanship should be reflected by all spectators, regardless of the school they support. The Game Managers Conference has been held with administrators, coaches, and officials to emphasize good sportsmanship. Remember, sportsmanship begins long before the contest starts and lasts long after the contest is over.
And they are about to release the Bulldogs here shortly, but now the Crystal Springs Tigers are being introduced. They're coming out with their white uniforms, white helmets, yellow pants with blue trim on the sides with blue numbers. Crystal Springs Tigers, they are 1-0 on the season. Last week, beating the Lanier Bulldogs 27-12. Now they look to go 2-0 here against the Terry Bulldogs. And last year, this game was canceled due to COVID as the Terry Bulldogs had a player test positive. But the Terry Bulldogs are being introduced now, led by the students of Gary Road Elementary School.
All right.
The Terry Bulldogs are introduced to the crowd. To the home crowd for the first time of the 2022 season. The Bulldogs with maroon uniforms with white pants and the white helmets.
Right, they look nice. That maroon on white looks nice with the white helmet. I'm looking for a good defensive night tonight.
Absolutely. This Terry Bulldogs defense has been ferocious in the first game and in the Jamboree against South Pike. Looking for that as well. And so last week, just a wet field. They were playing offense in those kind of conditions. Kind of had some struggles just converting and stuff. What kind of improvement are you looking for out of the Bulldogs offense?
Based on the score of the last game, 14-7, we're looking to see them put points on the board. Get points on the board, let your defense play great. Think about putting 14 to 21 points on the board, put your defense in a good position so that you can effectively run the ball, clock management, and that puts us in a great place to win the game.
Absolutely, and the Crystal Springs Tigers are led by head coach Tim McNair, who's in his 6th season, 31-26 record overall with 3 playoff appearances. And the Bulldogs led by Coach Chris Thigpen in his 3rd season as coach. This is his first season where hopefully he will not have any canceled games or anything, so he is looking for a good season this year. Starting off 1-0 so far, the Bulldogs, after beating the Raymond Rangers, their rival. The Crystal Springs Tigers will be kicking off, and the kick will be a short kick, and it will fall a little short. It will be picked up, and now it will be ran, and it will be pulled down. That was Carlos Sanders who picked that one up, and he will be pulled down at right around the 25-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will pick up the football to begin this ball game.
They seem to flow pretty good to the football. Once Terry gets on those blocks, that returner looks very good moving through the crowd.
For sure, and now the Bulldogs will be set up with Jordan McGee as quarterback, the sophomore. He had a solid game in the first game with 1 passing touchdown right at the end of the first half. Next to him is Sharonsky Johnson, who had a rushing touchdown, and he has looked really good, the senior running back. He is back there next to McGee in the back. So now the Bulldogs will make a play here. At the 25, they're going to hand it off. That handoff's to Sharonsky, and Johnson's going to get some yards, and he will extend to the 35, and he will be marked down at the 34. That's a gain of 9. They'll be 1 yard short here, 2nd down.
Yes, the running back, he's running really well. Defense is 4 defensive linemen. Terry did a good job of blocking.
Here's the run again from Sharonsky. Sharonsky's finding some blockers. He's going to get a first down. He's going to get some extra yards here. He's still up. They can't get him down, and they will pull him down right there at the 40. So he gets a gain of about 6 there, and that'll be a first down for the Bulldogs.
Nice push by the Terry offensive line. Definitely pushed them past the down marker. Great run.
And so now McGee, he's going to take it. He's going to run it himself. He's going to get some yards here, but now he's going to be pulled down, and he's going to gain to about the 44. That's going to be a gain of 4 there for Jordan McGee, bringing up a 2nd and 6 on the play.
Definitely shifty. We're like 1 or 2 blocks away. Stand on that block. We can pick up about 5 or 6 yards on the run.
So far 3 rushes for the Terry Bulldogs. Now they have they've got 19 yards of rushing so far.
So as we're looking.
And so now here we go. There's going to be a pass to Sanders. Sanders going to get some yards. Sanders, he's looking, and he will get to about the 40 right there in Crystal Springs territory. So good pass, good run there.
So Terry looks to have found the perimeter. It seems to be open, and they got the ball out to the outside, and they made a big play based on that.
So here we go. Now set up in the shotgun is Jordan McGee. Right next to him in the backfield is Sharonsky Johnson. They got their first pass complete there for 16 yards. Now McGee, he'll hand it off to Sharonsky. Johnson, he's coming through. He's going to get the first down and more. He's still up and going across the 25 down into the 23-yard line. Good rush there from Sharonsky Johnson.
That was a nice team effort. Offensive line stayed on their block. But Sharansky, hey, that was a tough run right there. He made them pay the price.
So now, Bulldogs sit up in the shotgun, handed it off again to Sharansky. Johnson's not going to get much on that, if any. I think it might even be a loss of 2 about there.
Seems as though Crystal Springs kind of figured something out right there, but I'm sure Terry is going to make the adjustment on that loss. They have some great momentum going right now on offense. They got the play in.
Yeah, so Sharansky Johnson going to take a seat here. And so now coming in was Nicholas Rogers, but now McGee. Oh, it's a fumbled snap. They're going to pick it up, and this will be a loss and a mistake there from the Bulldogs. They had a few fumbled snaps last game, and they got one so far in this one.
All right, we're looking at 3rd down right now. Just slowing this thing down. They had a good momentum right here. Slowing this down to pick this momentum back up. They're in great field position. So let's see what they're going to do next.
So here we go now. It's a throw from McGee. It will be complete. I know it isn't. It hit the ground.
Yeah, his knee was down.
Oh, his knee was down. So it was complete, but just for nothing. And that right there is going to bring up a 4th down for the Bulldogs. And just like that, you're making a drive down the field, and then he gets stopped up like that.
Right. So I'm sure they're going to make that adjustment right now. They're moving the ball really well. Just some simple mistakes right here, as you talked about with the snap. Once you get that snap, I see them putting them in the end zone.
So 4th down, they're going to go for it. McGee, he's going to make it. He's going to chunk it down there. That is overthrown, and we'll turn it over. That's a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs.
Right. So that was our punt right there. Still in good, puts the defense in a good position as they played well last week. I think they're going to step up and put a stop and put the ball back in the offense's hand.
So the Bulldogs make a drive there and will end in a turnover on downs. And so now the Crystal Springs Tigers will have the ball. So their quarterback is John Terrius Taylor. He is back to throw. He will throw. It will be a complete pass. And now a run for about 2 yards, and that was Johnny Daniels on the receiving end of that one.
Now, what I love about this defense is it's 10 hats to the football. And if you got 10 hats to the football, great things happen. You can get someone to get a fumble and a sure tackle. So that's a great start for the defense.
So here we go. Just over 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. And so now there is a flag on the play, and we'll see what this is going to be.
I think the offense.
Offsides on the defense.
All right.
So a penalty there for the Terry Bulldogs.
Sure thought that offensive lineman jumped first, but that's okay.
And so now they're going to bring that up. It's going to be about a 2nd and 4 here for the Tigers. Here we go. Back to run is Taylor, and he lost his footing, and that's a loss of yards.
And that's a good flow by the defense to the football. Even if he didn't slip up, there was a Bulldog right there to make a solid tackle. So
now at the 38-yard line is where the Crystal Springs Tigers will be spotted, and it is now a 3rd and 5 for them. The Bulldogs trying to get a 3 and out right here. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here we go. The snap is back to Taylor. Taylor looking to throw. He'll throw over the top, and he's got a man open, but he overthrows him. And that will be incomplete, bringing up 4th down. And we're looking at a punting situation for the Tigers.
That was still nice pressure on the quarterback, which made him to overthrow him. If he had a little bit more time, I think he could have put it in the basket. So that's a good job by the defense of getting that ball out quickly.
For sure. And so now it is Jaden Weathersby back to punt for the Tigers. And back Back to receive is Nicholas Kelly. Looks like nearly got the
got
punt blocked. Kelly's going to look to receive it. He will, and he will take the hit, but he will get some yards out of it, and he will. So that right there is he will edge out to the 34-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will have it and take over again.
So they're starting out where their first part of the game is started around the 30-yard line. This is a great place. I think if no fumble snaps, I think we're going to put this thing in the end zone.
And so now the Bulldogs looking to do just that, and right now there's 7 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock here. And here we go, the handoff to Sharansky Johnson. Johnson getting some yards, getting some more, and he's getting down to the 39 for a gain of 5 from Sharansky Johnson.
Right, he's dragging players as he's getting that football. They're definitely in a good position right now. It's second and about 6 or 7. Good position for the offense.
Absolutely, and so now McGee is in the shotgun. Next to him is Sharansky Johnson. Here we go. In the shotgun, he's going to hand it off Johnson. Johnson getting through, and he's going to get almost to the first down, but he'll be about a yard short right there at the 43-yard line. He's looking to get to the 44. 1 yard short.
Where that left side of the offensive line is blocking, I'll go to that play again. That play at least seems to be their bread and butter right now.
Absolutely, the running play is looking good for the Terry Bulldogs. Now McGee in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. He's scrambling. He's looking. He decides to run it all. His legs are taken out from under him. Good defense there, and that is a loss of about a yard, and now we're looking at 3rd and 2. 4th and 2, my bad.
Let's see if coach is going to go for it. The offensive line has been blocking well tonight. I think he has a neat timeout right now.
So timeouts will be called there, looks like by the Terry Bulldogs. And now 4th and 2 is where they are, spotted at the 43-yard line. So thank you, folks, for joining us. And this is the TSJW Network. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on the TSJW Network. That is where all the games are held right here, Terry High School football. And Tony, so far we have seen both of these teams get stopped up a little bit. We've seen some drives here. We saw a decent drive on the first drive from the Bulldogs. Got stopped up. Now you're looking at 4th and 2. What are you looking for from the Bulldogs?
I'm looking for them to go back to the run. They seem to found something on the left side of the offensive line, and they're getting a great push. So I think he should go back to them, or maybe try to draw them off sides right here to see what they're going to do.
And so here we are. We'll see what happens here. The ball ends up being spotted at the 42, actually. So then, but there's still 4th and 2. And so back is Jordan McGee. McGee has it. He's going to take it himself. He's going to get the block, and he's going to get the first down. He's going to dive for more. Oh, and it looks like a fumble might have happened. The ball was loose on the play, and we'll see who it's going to go to. It will stay with the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
So that is good to see.
Right, great formation he had. He had an overload to the right, which he outnumbered Crystal Spring right side, and he put his team in a great position for that first down.
So Terry still got the ball, spotted at the 47. Handoff to Sharansky. Johnson getting some more yards. He's able to push for more all the way to the 46-yard line, and he's looking for 3 more. And now we've got a hurt player on the field for the Crystal Springs Tigers. You hate to see it. Hopefully he's okay.
Looks like he's getting up.
That's number 72, Ladarius Thrasher, for the Tigers. He is on the field, and he is down. Ball is now spotted at the 46-yard line, and he is looking to get to the 43. And he's walking on his own power, so that's good to see.
Yeah, that's good to see. Maybe just a step on the ankle, and we'll see if he'll come back a little later.
A 7-yard gain there from Sharansky Johnson. Now DeAndres Johnson is in the game, the senior running back for the Bulldogs. Now the snap, now the run from DeAndres, and looks like he will get the first down.
This will be a first down here.
He will. First down for the Bulldogs.
And they're just steady hitting this play right here. It's going to bust in a minute. Somebody's going to miss their assignment on the defense, and then we're going to hit a band play.
Absolutely. So here we go. Jordan McGee in the shotgun. Carlos Sanders to his right, to his left. Dundres Johnson to his right. Hand off to Sanders. Sanders on the run. Oh, he's eluding some tackles. He will get a run, and it's about an 8-yard run. Good run there from Carlos Sanders.
They have a nice tempo going here on offense. It's just continue to run, find that sweet spot in the defense.
So now at the 35-yard line is where the Terry Bulldogs are in Crystal Springs territory. The fake handoff. Now the run from McGee. McGee has space. McGee's pushing through. He gets down into the 7-yard line, to the 12-yard line for the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs are in the red zone and have a first down. Good run there from McGee.
You can see the confidence on the offensive line, the offensive players are standing with confidence. They're found that sweet spot.
So Jordan McGee with it, with Sharansky Johnson next to him. McGee hands it off to Johnson. Johnson pushing through, and he will get a few yards, and he gets to about the 7-yard line for a gain of 5. And Johnson, he is just pulling.
And he's one tackle away from making it happen. Here we go. He's getting on the perimeter.
And he's going to get in. Oh, he got in! McGee in the end zone for a touchdown.
They found that sweet spot on the outside. Everybody was doing their job, and that's what happened.
Absolutely. Jordan McGee finding the edge of the end zone. Touchdown, Terry. And McGee just finding it. And that was a good run, a 7-yard touchdown run from Jordan McGee, and the Bulldogs are on the board.
It's always great to hear the band playing. That means one or two things. We're at the half, and we got a touchdown.
So now it'll be Donovan Allen going for the extra point here with 3:47 to play. The kick is up, the kick is driving, it's up, and it is good. 7-0, the Terry Bulldogs in the lead.
And it looks as though the offense have made that adjustment. They are found that sweet spot. They didn't have any missed snaps right here, and they kept their tempo there. It was a solid tempo, and they continue to run the effective plays that they've been practicing all week.
Absolutely, and the Terry Bulldogs are on the board, 7-0 with 3:47 left. We'll be back for them to kick it off to the Crystal Springs Tigers.
I'm glad you got me, Si. At least got the end. If you could just keep that clock, I appreciate it.
All right, here we go, and we are back. 7-0 lead for the Terry Bulldogs over the Crystal Springs Tigers. 3:47 to play here in the first quarter. Bulldogs had a good drive, had some good rushes there, and just keeping a good pace there with the running game.
Oh, absolutely. If you're 100% on third down, that's a great thing to be on offense. That's a great stat to have. If you're up on the numbers, if you stay up on the chain during a drive, that's what you want to do.
Absolutely. 51 rushing yards already for Sharansky Johnson. Donovan Allen is set to kick off. Receiving on the other end is Johnny Daniels. And the kick. Oh, it's a driving kick.
That's a good kick.
Down the field, and it will be caught. The return is going to be brought out up to Solomon, and he's pulled down real good at the 18-yard line. Good defense there. And that right there.
That was a textbook tackle right there by number 10. Great open field tackle right there. That's something. That's the free safety. So if anybody can tackle in the open field, we need the free safety being able to do so.
Absolutely. That's Titus Kelly for the Terry Bulldogs, and now the Crystal Springs Tigers. are back on offense here. They trail 7-0. The offense here for the Bulldogs looking more fluid than last week, but it's yet to be seen here. Here's Taylor with the throw. It's caught, and the ball nearly looked loose, but now it's probably going to be a face mask here, I would imagine.
Right, face mask.
Centario Willis was the one to catch that one and get the gain. The gain is for about 2 yards, get to the 21-yard line. Actually, about 3 yards to the 21-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 7. But actually, they're going to be looking at a first down after the face mask.
Yeah. So they want to keep this momentum going that they have right now. The offense got into the end zone. The defense has the backing right now, so they want to stay with this momentum that they have right here for the Tigers, for the Bulldogs. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's a 15-yard penalty there, and so that will be a good helping for the Tigers here. They're at the 36-yard line in their own territory. It's John Taylor back at quarterback in the shotgun. He will get the snap. He's going to run it himself to the left. He's running. He's got some wheels there. He's going to the outside. He's got more space. He's got a first down and a cross into Terry Bulldogs territory to the 47-yard line.
So Crystal Springs found a little crack in the defense of getting to the perimeter. But the Bulldogs pursued to the football. So that cut down on actually being a touchdown there. So a good pursuing defense, great things happen with that.
Crystal Springs set to do it here at the 49-yard line in Bulldogs territory. He's going to throw it over. And, that's going to be he's going to get hit pretty good there. Centario Willis not going to get much on it. He will be spotted.
I'm counting 9 Bulldogs at that football on the perimeter. So even if he got out, he was going to find another Bulldog.
Absolutely. So at the 47-yard line in their own territory, losing 4, looking at 2nd and 14. The Crystal Springs Tigers.
So let's see if they go back to the perimeter on this play.
Here's Taylor. Taylor back to throw. He's trying to get out of there, but he is sacked by Tylen Coleman. Coming away with the sack.
Big sack. That was like we call it a coverage sack right there. The quarterback didn't see down the field, and he made it happen. He did his job.
He is back at the 39-yard line now. Loss of 8.
So this is a big down. We call this 3rd down and long. Either they can run a draw or they can throw something deep. So let's see what they're going to do on offense.
3rd and 22 now. Back is Taylor. Taylor's looking. He's scrambling to the right. He will throw it down the field. Oh! It was nearly picked off. Wasn't picked off. No, it's a complete pass and a first down. Oh, no, it's not a first down. Right past the line of scrimmage, actually. It was such a long pass, actually. It looked like a first down. It's a 14-yard gain, but really, you're looking at 4th and 8.
Well, they're going for it right now. So, it looks like they're making a change right now. They're at midfield. They're on the Terry side of the ball of the field. So, let's see what they're going to do here.
Jaden Weathersby is back to kick. And so it will be a punt here for the Tigers. And back to receive is Titus Kelly. Here comes the punt. The punt is up. And Kelly is back to receive, and they're just going to let this one go. It will bounce. And it will be at the 22-yard line, and that's where the Terry Bulldogs will take it over. 1:08 to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Just keep it like close to the middle. 1:08 to play here in the first quarter. So now it's McGee back for the snap. He's looking to pass. He's scrambling. He's getting out, rolling to his right. Pass down the field. Good pass there. That one is caught, and it was complete past the 40-yard line to the 42. And that right there was William Johnson with the reception and the gain. So a good play there A 20-yard gain off the pass from McGee to Johnson. And now the run here. This is Sharansky. Sharansky, he's going to gain. He's getting a gain down to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6 for Sharansky Johnson.
I think the coaches talked it over. They found a wide open hole there in the defense, and that was a nice call right there to make them honest on defense.
McGee going to hand it off to Sharansky. Johnson, he's going to get the first down and more. He's going to be pulled down at the 41 in Crystal Springs territory.
Flag down, midfield.
But there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
We'll see what the call is. Are you thinking it's a holding?
It's a holding. They're walking that thing off. Of course, in high school, we don't get the number, but it happened somewhere in that pile.
Yeah, so now the ball is at the 43-yard line. So now McGee with the throw, and he will be met with a tackle there. O.J. Marshall with the reception to the 46, a 3-yard gain. So now looking at 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
So definitely going back to that run game. I think they have a timeout right here.
So timeout called by the Terry Bulldog. No, actually the first quarter has come to an end right here at Bulldog Field at Terry High School. The score, Terry Bulldogs 7, Crystal Springs Tigers nothing. We'll be back for second quarter action right here on the TSJW Network. So we're back. We're switching sides right here. The Bulldogs have the football. They will have it at their own 46-yard line, looking at a 3rd and 7.
So they've been moving the ball really well up and down the field. So let's see if they're going to go and pick up a couple yards here and maybe go for it on 4th down.
So Jordan McGee with Sharansky Johnson to his right. Carlos Sanders to his left. McGee with the pass to Marshall. Marshall will get a gain and get out of bounds, and that will be a first down for the Bulldogs there. That was a good gain. They're going to go ahead and snatch that first down right there at the 46-yard line. We're going to see if they get us favorable spotting, and they will.
That's the first down right there.
And they will move the chains.
Yeah, definitely. They found another hole in that perimeter out there, so that was a nice pickup right there.
And so here we go, McGee with Sharansky Johnson next to him. He's got a man in motion there, Nicholas Rogers on the move. So you got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Back is Marshall. Now here's Johnson. Johnson on the move. He's going through. He's going to gain some more to the first down right there. A little past the 35 to the 30. Yeah, right there at the 35-yard line. Sharansky Johnson with another good gain.
Tonight, Sharansky, it's going to take more than one player to take him down. Tonight, so far, just the first quarter and the second quarter, not one person taking him down.
McGee with the handoff to Sanders. Sanders around. Sanders for the gain. Oh, he's going to elude a tackle. He's got Green on the sideline. He's going all the way. Sanders in the end zone. Touchdown, Terry. That was Carlos Sanders. How about that, man?
Great run right there. Great run. Everybody was on that block, but I think we got a flag on the play right here.
We got a flag on the play, and if that is a holding, man, I'm telling you, that's going to be another bummer. We've seen this too many times from the Terry Bulldogs in the first game, and in this game it looks like they're going to bring it back too.
Yeah, just holding, yeah. And the referee says on the offensive line, yeah.
And that one's going to be pulled all the way back. No touchdown there from the Bulldogs. It was a good run from Carlos Sanders.
Right, it was a nice run, yeah. He got on that perimeter and escaped on into that end zone. That was a nice run there.
For sure, but now we're looking at 11 minutes and 10 seconds to play. They're going to pull this one back. And now at the 47-yard line is where the ball will be. They are trying to get all the way to the 26. They are looking at a 1st and 21. He's going to hand it off to Dundres. No. He faked that one. McGee, he's breaking the tackle. McGee through, and he's going to get past the 30 to the 29. Good run there, and that's going to be a little bit, quite short of the first down, but
that was a nice game.
A sizable run.
Right, yeah. Puts them in a better position.
Timeout going to be called there. Looks like for the Tigers. That will bring us to a break here. 10 minutes, 43 seconds to play in this second quarter. The score, Terry Bulldogs 7, Crystal Springs Tigers nothing. The Bulldogs looking to get back in the end zone. We saw a good run there. It's pulled back. What do you expect to see here on this 2nd down and 5?
So they got a good sequence of plays called right here. So I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to that touchdown run right there. They're probably going to dial that up at some point on this drive right there because that was a nice run. And, I think they should return back to that call right there to put them in the end zone.
And so now looking at a 2nd and 4 here. And you're getting close to the red zone. The Bulldogs here, and I will say the clock in this game has just really, it has been running a lot. I will say last week, the Raymond game, Raymond was just airing the ball out in the first half, just had a lot of clock stoppage. That game was a lot longer than this game is paced out to be.
Well, absolutely. They're both running the football. Terry is putting the ball in the right place and picking up big gains.
Jacoby Bragg making an appearance in this ball game. He's to the left of Jordan McGee. To the right is Dundres Johnson. 1 to the left, 2 to the right on receivers. McGee's looking to throw. He's going to scramble. McGee, he's eluding the tackle. He's coming over to the sideline. He'll run out of bounds. And it is close. We got a flag on the play, and we're going to have to see what this is.
Probably going to be a personal foul, late hit. He was close to that out of bounds. Might have been out of bounds with him. So let's
have to wait to see what this call is going to be. And it is going to be against the Tigers. See how many yards it'll be.
15, personal foul. Seem to be the Bulldogs, Terry Bulldogs seem to be doing the same thing they did at the other end of the field when they scored their first 7 points.
And moving the chains a good bit here. Now ball is spotted at the 13-yard line, deep in Crystal Springs territory. Here's McGee in the shotgun. McGee. The snap is made. The handoff to Dundres. Dundres Johnson, and he will make the gain and get to about the 2-yard line there. And now that was near the first down, but they're going to do a hurry-up offense here. They look like they're trying to snap it quick to Jordan McGee. They're looking. They will snap it. He's going to fake it. Coming around the side. McGee looking to get through. He's going to push through. Touchdown! Terry! Jordan McGee with a second rushing touchdown in the ball game, and the Bulldogs lead 13-0.
Terry,
how about that?
Right, yeah, he didn't stop, right? Wasn't worried about the sideline or the defenders at this point. He was concerned about getting in the end zone, and he made it happen.
Jordan McGee just bowls them over right into the end zone, and the Bulldogs with a 13-0 lead.
So this was a nice drive by them. Nice doses of the run, nice doses of the pass.
And so now Donovan Allen will kick the extra point. It will be up. It will be good. It is centered. It is good. 14-0, the Terry Bulldogs in control right here at Bulldog Field.
So absolutely, it's always great to be 100% on third down. I said that earlier. If you can be 100% on third down, there's some great things that happen to you, right? So either you're gonna score a touchdown or you're punting. So in this case, they didn't punt. They put the ball in the end zone, and we have the other kicker kicking instead of the punter punting the football.
Absolutely. So now 14-0 is the score. Just over 10 minutes to play in the second quarter. The Bulldogs are running the show so far. Crystal Springs going to be looking to respond here. And they got Jontarius Taylor back to receive, their quarterback. 14-0 is the score.
And this is good again. This is momentum.
Be sure you keep it following.
Good momentum going right now. You got the fans into it. You got the band playing. This is a good vibe for the defense. This is what you want to have as a defensive player. You want to be moving around. You got that confidence going. You're ready for the coach to make that call and get to that football.
Absolutely. There's plenty of energy out here as the home opener is rocking. It's a packed house out here.
Oh, absolutely. And they're still coming in. We see some people walking in, and it's a great night to play some high school football.
Absolutely. Great weather, too. Temperature right about at 75 degrees. And here comes the kickoff. It's Donovan Allen. That kick will land at about the 15, and it will be received by Jontarius Taylor. And he slips and gets hit, and he will be right there at about the 19-yard line. And that's where the Crystal Springs Tigers will be spotted, and that's where they will begin their drive.
Oh, absolutely. That kickoff team is getting down there quickly, and they're meeting them at about the 19-yard line. That's a good sign right there. If you're meeting them at the 19-yard line, then you're putting it in the hands of the returner to make a play. But they're 5, 6 guys at the returner's feet, and that's great to have.
So here we go. Back in the shotgun. Taylor looking to throw. He will make the throw, and it's dropped, as the intended target was Johnny Daniels, and he dropped the ball. So that brings up second down and 10. And the Tigers just not able to get anything going so far.
Right, so it's kind of predictable right now. They're going to probably get in the passing game right now to get some type of momentum. They're down 2 scores, so they want to go into the half with something on the board.
Absolutely. 14-0 is the score, the lead for the Terry Bulldogs. Back is Taylor. Taylor looking. He's coming up to the right side. He's on the run. Taylor eluding the tackle all the way to about the 28-yard line, and he will be close to the first down, but not quite get there. It's a gain of 9. And so now looking at 3rd and 1, just 1 yard short for the Tigers, looking to get a first down.
Right, so this is a big play for the defense right here. They want to make sure they shut them down, get them to punt the ball, and put their offense in a good field position to possibly put another score.
Absolutely. Now, back in the shotgun. Oh, he fumbles the snap. There's a flag on the play, and he is down. There was no hope after the fumble, but we're going to see what the flag is. I'm assuming it's probably a false start.
They just moved it back. I think they probably picked up the flag.
Yeah.
It's 4th and a good 4th and long. I call this 4th and long right here.
Yeah. So you're sitting there at 3rd and 1, and then you fumble the snap. Just bad timing for a mistake there.
Right. Not a good time. Not a good time anytime when you're on your side of the 50.
So here we go. The punt is up. Oh, that punt is very short. It will not get across half field. It will stay in Crystal Springs territory at the 46. That's where the Bulldogs will recover, and it is very good field position.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you get it on the other side of the 50, it's a great field position. Great field position for the offense. Again, this momentum is in the Bulldogs' favor. So you just want to ride on this wave right here and get in good position to see what we can do in that end zone.
Absolutely. 8:38 to play here in the second quarter. first half is ticking away. Jordan McGee is back with Sharansky Johnson next to him. There are 3 on the left, 1 to the right for receivers. McGee looking, he's looking to that strong side. Good pass there. That's William Johnson. Johnson will get the gain. He will get close to the first down marker. He will be spotted, looks like he'll be spotted just short. I don't know if he'll get the first down there. We'll see if they move the chains. They will move the chains. He is right there for the first down as he will get to the 36, just at the 36, a gain of 10.
Absolutely. When you got that effort like you just did, it falls into his favor.
8:28 to play. Jordan McGee in the shotgun. Now the whistle was blown dead. We're going to see what this is. And
probably going to be a dead ball.
We're going to see what he was blowing it dead. We're going to see what this this call is.
The referees are together. They probably want this to be a dead ball since there was a interception. Right?
Yeah.
So we want this to be a dead ball right
Kind of just skipped up there and threw a pick.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're going to replay it first down. Let's see what they got here. Yep.
So here we go. McGee back in the shotgun. He's got Sharansky next to him. He's back looking to throw. He's looking to throw. He's trying to get out. He throws it over the top, and that is an incomplete pass with the target being Carlos Sanders.
It got into his, right on his fingertips. If it got in his hands, it looked to be a pretty good pickup right there. Probably 10 to 15 yards right there. But it was a nice call right there. Catch the defense sleeping.
So the Bulldogs still with it at the 36, 2nd and 10. McGee will get the snap. He'll hand it off. That's Sharansky. Johnson coming through, and he will be right there close to the first-yard marker. For the first down marker. And we'll see, and I think it will be 3rd down. He was short, 2 yards short. So looking at 3rd down and 2.
It's something that's happening on that left side right there because they've been running there all night. So it doesn't really matter. If it's working, keep working.
Here we go, McGee with the handoff. The ball was loose. Picked up by McGee.
Good awareness by us.
So they saved that one, but it's going to be a 4th down. And now, I mean, I'm almost positive he's going to go for it here.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. If you're in a great field position, momentum's on your side, and at the least, if it's a turnover or downs, you put the defense in a great field position.
Just over 7 minutes to play here in the first half. 14-0, the Terry Bulldogs in control. They've got the ball right here inside the 30 at the 29. And this is looking at a 4th and 3 situation. Now here's the handoff. Sharansky. Sharansky's going to find it. He looks like he'll find the first down. Will he? We're going to have to see what it is. It's going to be close. But yes, it looks like it will be. First down for the Bulldogs.
That was a great hard run by Sharansky. Offensive line was right there with him. You couldn't tell the difference. The line was moving, and we're still in great field position.
So right there at the 25-yard line is where the Bulldogs are spotted. Jordan McGee in the back. He'll get it. He's looking to throw. He'll throw it. Gunning for Marshall in the end zone, and it's broken up. And good defense there from Jaden Wilson in the end zone to break that one up. And that will bring up 2nd down and 10.
So usually when we get some runs like that, we try to make sure that the defensive backs are not falling asleep, not listening to the band. So he was prepared to do so. I think we have someone coming off the field. That's Trey Morrison.
Trey Morrison coming out.
That's what they've been running behind all night, and he's been doing a really good job.
Absolutely. McGee, he's back to get it. He'll hand it off to Sharansky. Johnson on the run. He's got Green, baby. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The Terry Bulldogs once again with the third touchdown of the game. And that one was, you guessed it, Sharansky Johnson with his second touchdown of the season and his first tonight. 20-0. Terry.
I tell you what, even when he has defenders on him, he's tough to bring down. But if nobody touches him, we know what's going to happen there. He made it happen with that touchdown.
Absolutely. 6:28 to play in the first half. It's been all Terry Bulldogs, baby, right here at Bulldog Field. This team is ready to rock right now. 20-0. Donovan Allen will be here to kick the extra point. We'll see what it looks like here. It's a 20-0 ball game.
So I think two things are very important. Being 100% on third down on offense and kicking an extra point. That's a great feeling to have at the end of the drive.
Absolutely. I don't know what the holdup is here. I think they're trying to get a right football for it. But the Bulldogs just been able to dominate so far in this ball game defensively and offensively. The offense has really emerged here.
Absolutely. There's a lot of synergy between the offense and the defense. We see that the defense is upholding. I talked about it earlier. If we can put up a certain amount of points, now the defense can do some different things. They can kind of pin their ears back and get out there to the quarterback. On the offense, you kind of, for the Crystal Spring offense, it kind of dictates what they can do right now. So it makes them predictable. And as a defensive coordinator, you love when it's predictable.
For sure, and now we're looking at looks like they're changing the football here, trying to see what is going on here for the extra point. So it's still 20-0. And they're going to try to get this figured out, but be sure to hit that subscribe button here for the TSJW Network. We cover the Terry Bulldogs. The Terry Bulldogs football. 6:28 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, it's just a good night for some football. You can see the crowd is in it. We're getting close to the halftime, but it's like I just said, it's just a great night. Great night to see some good classic rivalry football. And yeah.
I need some Powerades.
Guess they're getting that timeout in.
So do you think it is the football here? Do you think that's what the concern is?
I'm not for sure. It's you want to have that right football with the extra point. I think they got another timeout here. Might be a flat ball.
What could the timeout possibly be when you're about to kick an extra point?
Yeah, it looks to be. I'm looking at them on the sideline with this football, so it's some type of something's wrong with that football they were about to kick off.
So we'll step away. We'll be right back with the extra point. 20-0, Terry in the lead.
So like on extra points, you could like zoom out, you know, see the full thing, and then just try to like hold they've done it certain times, and then also try to make sure it's like towards the center and not on the sides. On this roster, Johnny Daniels. Really? 22, 24 is that? If you could get me right on some of these names. Thing is that they get a picture of the roster. Is who? Lily? Will my phone's being easy.
All right, extra point is up, it's centered, and it's good. We expected that from Donovan Allen, but it just took a little time to finally do it. It's 21-0. The Terry Bulldogs are in control right here at Bulldog Field. So just under 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. The score is 21-0. The Terry Bulldogs are in control, and they will be kicking it off to the Crystal Springs Tigers. And just thinking about it from Crystal Springs' perspective, what do they need to be doing right now?
Right, so you just want to get a solid drive together, get a good calls together, just moving it up the field, not try to break this off in a big chunks, just try to chunk at it and find that right spot. And once they find that right spot in the defense of Terry Bulldogs, start moving forward.
There's a short kick and the ball's fumbled. It's loose. It's who picks it up? The ball's loose again, and the Bulldogs are going to get it. That was effectively an onside kick, even though really it was just a fumbled reception. And the Bulldogs have the ball once again. They will have it at the Crystal Springs 38, and nothing's going right for the Tigers.
Yeah, we don't want to have that play like that, right? We want to make sure that we secure the catch, number one, before we run. Good job of the Terry Bulldogs of recovering that fumble, and we'll see what's going to happen on this drive.
And that was just a full-blown disaster, but the Terry Bulldogs able to get this ball once again. They lead 21-0, and I mean the Bulldogs are on pace to putting up in the 50s here.
Right, absolutely, yeah. We're going to see what they're going to do here. Go back to that run game, or they're going to go back to the air. Usually after a turnover, we try to get to that end zone.
Here we go, back to McGee. McGee's looking to pass. He's scrambling, and he was tackled as he was releasing it, and it will be an incomplete pass.
Absolutely. They were going for the big shot right here. Usually after a turnover, you want to try to put that ball in the end zone on a big play.
So just over 6 minutes to play here in the first half. And I was talking about how quick the pace of the game was going, but it's slowed way down now.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to see if we're going to go back to the run game right here.
And it will be Sharonsky Johnson getting through there, getting all the way to the 30. And he will be 1 yard short of the first down. Sharonsky Johnson.
I guess you can take those shots when you're running the ball like you're running tonight, knowing that even if you're behind in the chains, you can put it back in Sharonsky's hands and pick up that big game.
For sure. 3rd and 1 now for the Bulldogs. Now the handoff to Johnson. Johnson's going to get more. He's got open field. He's got green. Oh, he spins. Another touchdown. Sharonsky Johnson. Touchdown, Terry. The Bulldogs again. They're laying down the hammer on Crystal Springs. 27-0.
Well, tonight we can see one player cannot bring down Sharonsky. It is just not happening, and that's what happened in the open field. And he made it happen. If you put it in his hands, he's putting it in the end zone tonight.
Absolutely. Sharonsky Johnson with his second touchdown run. And now Donovan Allen back for the extra point to try to make it 28-0. And the snap is good. The kick is good. The kick's in the middle. Looks good, and it is good. 28-0. The Bulldogs firmly in control of this one against the Tigers. They will be kicking off right here shortly. And it's just been all Bulldogs.
Right. You can see the momentum. not only the momentum, you can see the body language on the sidelines. You see everybody, the players are into it. The players are moving around for the Bulldogs. And it's just finding that moment of keeping the drive that they have. Defense is coming up, and they're probably going to pin their ears back on this drive right here.
And so Sharansky Johnson just having a lot of yards after breaking tackles. He's just breaking a lot of tackles, and you know, it's just they're just having a tough time pulling him down right now.
Right, yeah, absolutely. He's you know, I may date myself for bringing this up, but he's playing a little Tecmo Bowl out here tonight where it's taking a lot to bring him down. If you're a Tecmo Bowl player, you know you had to press X several times to get that person off of you. I think he has a hyper X button tonight.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now the kickoff is about to happen, and just a quick and easy touchdown once again after the fumbled kickoff return by the Tigers. Now back to receive. He's taking it. It is Taylor. Taylor eluding tackles, and he will be pulled down right there, short of the 25, about at the 23-yard line. That's where the Tigers will be spotted. That's where they will try to start their drive against this tough and brutal Terry Bulldogs defense.
Right. They have some sound tackling out here, open field tackles. That's a great asset to have as a defense, and they're getting down there again to that 19-yard line and making some sound tackles.
28-0. 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. The Bulldogs thoroughly in control. Crystal Springs trying to find some good things. They haven't even been able to get many good plays. I think they've had one first down off a run from Taylor. Jontarius Taylor now on the run, and he is fast. He's got wheels. He's going, and he's pulled down for a gain of about 8. He'll be pulled down at about the 33.
So they went to a 5-wide set right here. I'm pretty sure the defense is going to see and adjust to this right now. I think they got the back in the backfield now, but that last play they had 5 wide.
So here we go, needing 2 yards here. 2nd and 2. Taylor going to take it himself. Taylor trying to get something, and he is pulled down short. He got a gain of 1, looks like, and it looks like he will have another yard to gain. 3rd and 1.
Feels like deja vu. I remember them being 3rd and 1 a couple of drives ago right here, and we're going to see if they're going to go back to the perimeter right here.
Yeah, the last time I think they fumbled the snap, so we'll see what happens here. Taylor back in the shotgun.
And they're not running up the middle.
And here comes Taylor. Taylor with the pass, and the pass is off the mark, incomplete. And so now it will bring up a 4th down, 4th and 1.
Absolutely. They brought some pressure off the right side and put a little pressure on the quarterback to get the ball out quickly. He had to make a quick decision, and seems as though Terry Bulldogs got there before he can make the right decision.
So punt team's on for the Crystal Springs Tigers. Back to kick is Jaden Weathersby.
Tiger Bulldogs are getting close to this ball, so I think at some point they're going to go after it.
Oh, a fumbled snap on the punt! Oh, no! And it's picked up by the Bulldogs! Oh, man, and that is inside. That's going to be a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. And now just teeing the Bulldogs up again for another score.
Well, we know what they're going to call in a few minutes, right? They're going to run it. Sharansky is going to get this ball. I'm not a betting man, but I'm pretty sure.
And here we go. We'll see if Sharansky's taking the field. Oh, are they not going to pull him out? I think they're going to put him on the sideline. It's going to be Dondres Johnson's going to be taking it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're not a betting man. And if you were, you would need to wait a little bit.
Right, I would have lost everything on that one bet right there, right?
Yeah. I was betting the neighbor's house on it, so I didn't lose anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you got McGee in the back. Carlos Sanders to his left, Andres to his right. Sanders is going to take this one. Sanders making the way all the way in for the touchdown. Carlos Sanders. Touchdown, Terry. 34-0. And the Bulldogs are rolling and schooling. We still got 4 minutes left in the first half.
Right, this is a balanced run game that's here. And just putting the ball in the end zone. And again, I'm going to keep saying it, if you're 100% on third down on offense, that's a good thing because you're going to be kicking at the end.
Absolutely, and another mistake by the Crystal Springs Tigers, setting up the Terry Bulldogs for another score. And now for the extra point here, be Donovan Allen. That kick is perfect. It's good. 35-0. 4 minutes, 6 seconds to play in the first half. This game feels like it may never end at this rate. Well, and it looks like it might be up into the 70s. And this, I think the rule, though, in the MHSAA is that you get up by over 35 points at halftime, that they're going to run the clock. So it looks like the second half will probably be running clock the entire time. Right.
You took the words right out of my mouth. You said it a lot better than I did. I was just going to talk about the rules. You nicely said that. That's actually definitely what's going to happen. They're going to have a running clock.
Tigers going to try to bring this one back. 35-0. The Terry Bulldogs ruling and schooling. And next week we'll be going to Jackson to take on the Murrah Mustangs. And we will see how that will pan out. The Terry Bulldogs look like they'll be 2-0, barring a massive comeback here from Crystal Springs.
Right. Unless something drastically happens right now, which we don't foresee that happening. Love to see this kickoff team get down here to this football.
Here's the kick. Received here from Taylor. Taylor trying to elude tackles, and he will be pulled down right there at the 26-yard line is where he's going to be spotted. And that's where the Crystal Springs Tigers will start their drive.
Absolutely. They're putting the defense in great position. And this is where it starts out for the defense, putting that ball as close to the 20-yard line as you can, as possible. And they've done that all night tonight. And once you do that, defensively, it helps you out tremendously. So it's better to play at this end than it is to play at the other end.
Taylor back in the shotgun. He's got it. He's looking. He hands it off, and now the run is falling short, and he got about a yard. That was Lorenzo Valerie. He gets about a yard on it.
All right, they picked up something there on that left side of the defense. I'm pretty sure they're going to make that adjustment, and they're in a 3-4 defense. 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, 2 safeties.
Here's the snap, handoff. Here's the run, and about no gain or 1 yard. That was Centario Willis.
They ran the jet sweep right there into the boundary. It's third down.
Third down and about 9.
Absolutely. Deja vu again.
See what happens here from Crystal Springs. They need something. Under 3 minutes, down 35-0. Here we go, Taylor back to throw. He's trying to get out of it. Oh, he gets pulled down. And that right there was Quintarius White with the tackle for no gain. 4th and 9. And they're going to bring the punting unit out. And it just can't feel good to be punting when you're down 35-0.
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, they want to secure the ball in the punter's hand and get that ball off. That's their focus right now.
They fumbled the last snap. We'll see how this one goes, setting up an easy Terry Bulldog touchdown. And here's this snap. It will be caught. It will be punted. That punt is extremely short, and it will roll, and it will not get past half field. It hit off the leg of the Bulldogs, And so he was able to jump on it, which was a smart play there by Passmore, Donald Passmore, who got an interception last week. Hasn't had much action back there.
Right.
He's a cornerback.
Right. There'll be a lot more passing maybe in the second half, but usually when the ball is punt like that, the receiving team says, Peter, get out of the way.
Yeah.
The way to communicate. Let them know that the ball is coming to them.
And what we say about Donald Passmore is that what he's saying is that, folks, y'all need to pass it more so I can pick it off. Last game he got him a pick. It looked like a pick 6 until they called it back. Good pass there. Oh, through the hands of William Johnson. And it would have been a first down, but it's just through the hands.
Right. That was a nice call right there. He was wide open. Just put it in his hands and tuck it on in.
155 to go here in the first half. Ball is spotted right there at the 50. Half field. The Bulldogs looking for another score to end out this first half.
He's coming up. The cornerbacks are coming up now.
McGee handing it off to Dundrez Johnson. Johnson on the move. He'll get a gain of 5 to the 45-yard line. That'll be about half the distance to the first down marker. 3rd and 5. Just over a minute and a half to play.
We got 3rd down, and let's see if they're going to either go to the air or just run this clock out.
Here's McGee. He's got it. He's looking. He's going to gun it to Rogers, but over Nicholas Rogers' head, and that will be incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down and 5 at the 45-yard line. I'm wondering if they're going to punt here, but we're going to see what the call is going to be.
It doesn't look like the quarterback's looking to the sideline to get the play. I don't see it happening.
And me personally, I'm a fan of running up the score as high as you can do.
All right.
And so we'll see if Coach Thigpen's of my mindset. He might be.
Well, we're going to see right here if he's going forward on 4th down at the 45-yard line.
McGee gets it. He's looking. He's gunning it down over to the corner to Kelly. Kelly pulling it in. Another magnificent catch by Nick Kelly.
Oh, what a spectacular.
He got one last week in the back of the end zone, and that one looked like with one hand.
Right.
He pulled it in against coverage.
That looks like a secure catch right there.
A one-handed catch from McGee to Nick Kelly to convert on 4th down. They had the ball at the 16-yard line in the red zone. McGee now on the handoff, and now that's Dundrez Johnson. He'll get tripped up. And he will get into the 12-yard line, a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6. Now with 35 seconds to play here in the first half. McGee with it. McGee's going to make the pass. That's to Kelly, and Kelly will be pulled down at about the 2-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down and goal.
The clock should be stopped. There it is. 1st down, clock stopped.
21 seconds. Now the Bulldogs getting it. It's going to be McGee. McGee's going to take it, and is he going to get in? We're going to check for the signals. He will be short. Right there at the 1. Clock's running. Got 8 seconds. 7, 6. They're trying to get the snap before the time runs out. They're going to get the snap, are they? They are. They're going to get it to Dundrez. Dundrez is going to get pulled down right before the first half ends. And the All right, welcome back. I'm Trellis Williams right here with the TSJW Network. Right here with me again is Tony Kimball. And so, Tony, the first half, 35-0 is all Terry Bulldogs. Just explain to the viewers who might have just tuned in for this second half what that first half was like.
So on the behalf of the Terry Bulldogs, just consistency, a good run game, good doses of the run. And we sprinkled in some passes, but to kind of sum it up is just domination. I think I can sum it up with that one word right there for the Terry Bulldogs. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure they had to be 80% on third down. When we look at how swiftly they moved the ball down the field, it was just a work of art. I think I can say it that way. And on defense, solid, got to the football. You saw at least 8 people that got to the football on each play, had some big stops on defense, and just a great showing for this crowd tonight.
Absolutely, a packed crowd here for the home opener for the Terry Bulldogs, and just putting on a show tonight for sure. Next week we'll be going to Murrah, going to Jackson to take on the Murrah Mustangs. And the next week after that will be another home game here at Bulldog Field against Poplarville. Poplarville, a very good team with a good history to them. Right. And then it will be district play, which is will be very challenging for the Terry Bulldogs. Very tough district that they're in. But right now the team's getting really polished up right now.
Absolutely. The goal of every coach, I think, in America is just to be 1-0. Friday around 11 p.m. just to be 1-0. That's what you're trying. That's what you're shooting for every game, and the Bulldogs are on that track tonight.
Yes, so if the Bulldogs do hold on and win this ball game, they will be 2-0 on the season. That'd be a good start for them. Last year, the team went 3-7 on the season, with the wins being over Petal, Meridian, and I'm failing to remember the other team, but they won 3-7 last year. This year's looking like an improvement so far for sure.
Right, and that's what you want to do. Each year you want to improve on the previous year and find those areas to tune up, and that looks like it tonight. There was some tuning up going on second half. Glad to see that they're continue this momentum moving forward, not let up. There's no reason to let up, because you don't want your players, your younger players, it's time for them to play, maybe 1 or 2 more scores. You want them to get into the action and build that program, and this is how you build a program. Let them get out there, let the older guys talk them through some things, and let them get some experience. This is a great time in front of a home-packed crowd.
So be sure to subscribe to the TSJW Network and go ahead and click that subscribe button there. This is where all the Terry football coverage is. And thank you, Tony, for giving their analysis there of that first half. We'll be back with second half action right here on the TSJW Network. That was good. I saw, yeah, it was good. All right, we're back here from Bulldog Field right here in Terry, Mississippi, on the campus of Terry High School. The score 35-0. The Terry Bulldogs absolutely dominating the Crystal Springs Tigers here tonight, and now they look to close this ball game out here in the second half. And we're gonna see if we see some substitutions and some guys get in and get some experience here.
Right. Yeah. So it's a phase of the game that you work on earlier in the year is definitely closing the game out, talking about finishing when you're supposed to finish, but then also giving the older guys time to rest and then putting the other guys in to get the game time rep. It's nothing like game time reps. You can't do that in practice. Nothing like game time reps. So this is a great coaching opportunity for the staff.
Absolutely. And so now the Terry Bulldogs will be kicking off to the Crystal Springs Tigers here to begin the second half, as we're about to kick it off right here at Bulldog Field. The Tigers had a 5-5 season last season, barely missed the playoffs. They had made the playoffs the 3 previous seasons under Coach McNair, who's done a good job coaching the Crystal Springs Tigers. We'll probably be looking to get some work done in this upcoming week. Of course, I think Crystal Springs is 4A. Terry is 6A, but still the Bulldogs just look very exceptional so far. Donovan Allen will make the punt. It's a good punt. It is caught, received there by Taylor. Oh, he makes it through. He's trying to make a return here, and he will be pulled down right at the 45-yard line. A good return there from Jontarius Taylor.
Right, yeah, it's about taking care of the small things right there. First half, the kickoff team got down there around the 19-yard line, made a secure tackle. We just need to make sure it's repetitive. Do the same thing you did in the first half. We got a flag down here. Didn't see that.
So there's a flag down on the field, and so we're going to see what we get here.
Let's see what it is. It must be on Crystal Springs, so they're backing it up. And it was a bright spot for the Crystal Springs Tigers. That stopped at the end. That helped with morale, too, of stopping the Terry Bulldogs from scoring at the end there.
Yeah, they were able to stop him right as that clock went out. So here we go. Taylor back in the shotgun. He'll get it. He's looking to throw now. He's running. And he will be pulled down as he gets about almost to the line of scrimmage, probably losing a yard. So now looking at 2nd and 11.
Yeah, so now we're going to get offense doing a little bit more passing than they decide they want to. And this is a time where we're going to see the defense start to pin their ears back and start bringing pressures from different areas. So we might see some interceptions.
Yeah, so we got just under 10 and a half minutes to play here. Here's the handoff. And fumble ball! Picked up by the Bulldogs, and it's dropped again! And they call him down, I think, before that last fumble, but the Bulldogs are going to have the football at the 4-yard line in Crystal Springs territory.
Right, it's just, just a handoff and tuck that ball in. They were running it into their boundary, so just basically for that back, we should have put that ball on the inside. He put the ball where the defender could put a helmet on it, and then it came out.
Oh, so apparently they said that he was down, and so there was no fumble on the play, so it will stay with Crystal Springs. So the Tigers have it at the 4-yard line. They're going to try.
Oh, yeah. They seem to be in Crystal Springs seems to be in a 5-wide set here. Well, I don't know. What's happening here?
I have no idea what's going on here. We're going to have to see what makes of this, as there looks like there is some kind of timeout or something. But right now we're looking at 35-0, 9:37 to play in the third quarter. And there's a timeout here. We'll have to see what comes of this.
Looks to have their offenses ready. Crystal Spring defense was out there. That's what it looked like, so I don't know. We'll see here. Looks like Terry offense is running out to the field. I see Trey Morrison out there, so I know the offense has to be out there.
Absolutely. So it will be the offense out there. It was a fumble recovered by the Terry Bulldogs. That's what it looked like for sure. And so now we got Jordan McGee back in shotgun with Carlos Sanders to his left, Sharonsky Johnson to his right. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 out far left. McGee will get it. McGee fakes the handoff, and he's trying to take it. He's taking the defense. He gets away from him, but he will be pulled down for a loss at the 9-yard line, losing 5 yards. McGee was shaken up for a second, but he will get up. And I think he's going to have a sore hip there after that. He's kind of hobbling a little bit.
He got up kind of slowly, but he's getting back there, getting the offense set. And I think I'm going to go with you. What you said earlier, I think I'm going to bet the neighbor's house on this one right here. Who's going to get the ball right here?
Absolutely. Here we go. McGee, he's going to throw it, and it's high, and it's overthrown. An incomplete pass.
All right. I didn't lose anything that time.
Yeah,
so.
no. The neighbors will be looking for a new neighborhood, but you're good. 8:40 to go here in the third quarter. McGee will have it. McGee's looking to throw. He'll throw it to Marshall, and that will be into the end zone for a Terry Bulldog touchdown. And that will put it up to 41-0, folks. The Terry Bulldogs thoroughly in control here at Bulldog Field with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Oh, that was a nice pitch and catch with McGee and Johnson right there. McGee put that ball in where the defender had no chance of getting to it. So that was a great pass, great timing, and it's a nice pitch and catch right there.
Absolutely. Now, a fumbled snap for the extra point, and it makes it to where it gets shanked out of bounds and in. No good. No good on the extra point. There was a fumble and just wasn't able to get any kind of good kick on it. So 7:40 to play as we're in all running clock here. 41-0, the Terry Bulldogs running the show right here at Bulldog Field. They will be kicking this extra point. They will be kicking this kickoff to the Crystal Springs Tigers.
Yep. Every offense, at the end of every offensive sequence, you want to have a kick. And it's better to have that extra point, even though there was a miss right there. I'm sure they're going to make that adjustment, but it's getting down there on the kickoff right now and making that solid tackle, not letting up, doing the small things correctly. That's important now.
So the Bulldogs will kick it off to Crystal Springs here. The Tigers have been able to get nothing all day. In fact, with multiple turnovers. Bulldogs are going to kick this one. A lot of time has run off the clock in this since the touchdown. 2 minutes, that is. This second half is going to be short.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Before we know it, it's going to be fourth quarter, so.
And here's the kick. Good kick there. Now brought back by Taylor. Taylor to the outside. Taylor's got some speed. Taylor will get tripped up, and he will get pulled down right there at the 38-yard line. And so that's John Terrius Taylor. And it is 41-0 right now. 6 minutes to play. And I'm used to, in high school basketball, having the 35-point rule, but a running clock in basketball is not as much shorter than the regular as football is. You're going to have a running clock the whole football half. You're just talking about like a way shorter half in the first half.
Oh, right, absolutely. So it's making sure that you get your calls in correctly. Make sure you get your younger players some time in. That has been practicing great all week.
Here's the handoff. Running into his own offensive lineman. That's Tyland Coleman with his helmet off. He's going to pull him down. And Coleman celebrating hard there, but he's going to have to come out after getting his helmet pulled off. And Tyland Coleman's been having some good games so far. And now it looks like there will be some kind of timeout. I think that'll bring the clock to a stop on a timeout. 5:23 to play here in the third quarter, 41-0. The Terry Bulldogs are in the lead. The ball is spotted right there at the 33-yard line, and that's where it will be, where Crystal Springs will have the ball here shortly.
Right, so the only people that can stop the clock is either going to be the head official or maybe there's a timeout that's there. So it's going to go, like you said earlier, that clock is going to go. It's going to keep moving. So I don't know what this stopping play was for.
$41-0. The Bulldogs have had full control of this ball game. Here we go. There's the handoff. Now the run. And he will not get much as Tashawn Johnson was there to be a brick wall for him. And he'll have a loss. Or about no gain there.
Yeah, still third and long. We're going to see.
Actually, it's about a gain of one.
Gain of one, yeah. We're still in third and long. We're going to see if they're going to go to the air. They have doubles right here, so we're going to see what they're going to do. Quarterback is looking at his wristband, so I don't.
Here we go. Here's the run in the Wildcat to the sideline, and he will get some yards and a good gain there.
Probably the best run for them all night right here, up the sideline. That's probably a 5 or 6 yard gain right there.
Yep. That right there, I think, was Ellis Fair getting that gain. Ball was spotted at the 39 or the 40. They're trying to get down to the 48, so they've got 8 yards to go, 4th and 8, but they're going to punt it again.
Yeah. Right now for Crystal Springs, we got a flag right here.
So flag on the field.
Well,
so it's a penalty on the Terry Bulldogs there. The ball now spotted at the 45. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here, but they're going to still punt it. 4th and 3, down 41-0. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And so here we go. The punt is up there. The punt is over. Titus Kelly was back to try to receive it. He'll let it go. It rolls, and it goes over to the 24-yard line. And this is probably the worst field position for the Bulldogs all game at their own 24-yard line.
Right, so this is an opportunity for both teams character-wise. One team is having, quite a bit of adversity tonight, and you got to learn how to fight through that. Another team is up, and when you're up, you have to make sure that you execute when you're up. Again, going back to doing those small things when it's necessary. So curious to see what's going to happen right here on for the Terry Bulldogs.
Here we go, McGee back. He will hand it off. That I want to say is Sharansky. Couldn't see the number there. It is Sharansky Johnson. He will get to the 29 for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now for the Bulldogs. Jordan McGee is back with Sharansky Johnson beside him. Out wide right, O.J. Marshall. He's got 3 to his left receivers-wise. He will hit Marshall. Marshall drops it, and it will be an incomplete pass. That brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Right, so still looking at this slant that they're running on the backside over here. The cornerback has a pretty good cushion on him, and it's open, so at some point they're going to have to close that cushion down on the single receiver side.
Here we go, McGee. Now over to Johnson. Johnson trying to find a hole. He's able to get the first down as he plunges over to the 39-yard line. They're still in Bulldog territory, but able to get the first down and move the chains here. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter.
Right, just this consistency that's going right here. Offensive line is moving the defensive line really well tonight, and we're just getting positive gains. That's what you want to look at any night you play football, positive gains on offense.
McGee gets it. He'll throw it over to Sharansky. Sharansky eludes the tackle. Sharansky able to make something out of nothing for 2 yards, but it could have been a loss of about 4 or 5.
He was pretty elusive in that backfield. He missed, moved by 2 defenders. They had a chance, but they really didn't have a chance. So
yeah. Sharansky's been extremely effective in the first 2 games for the Terry Bulldogs, especially tonight. Has 2 touchdown runs, and now at the 41-yard line is where the Bulldogs are. DeAndres Johnson able to plunge in there and get to the 47. He was able to get a gain of 6 there, and now he is looking at a 3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs still in their own territory, but they're at their own 47-yard line, nearly in Crystal Springs territory. Looks like they're going to try to get a play here before the end of the third quarter. And DeAndres finds Green, and he will be tripped up right there at the 37-yard line in Crystal Springs. That will end out the third quarter. We'll be back for fourth quarter action right here on the TSJW Network.
mess around with the phone. It's okay. But I was, like, when I'm talking and stuff, I just don't want it falling. It's all good. You good, you good.
All right, we're set for fourth quarter action right here from Bulldog Field on the campus of Terry High School. The Terry Bulldogs are up 41-0, and they have the ball on the Crystal Springs 37-yard line. And the Bulldogs still out there with starting quarterback Jordan McGee. They're looking for another score here.
Right, just letting that group of players finish it. And it's about finishing. I love the tempo that they have right here. You see the Terry Bulldogs as they're getting up, they're getting the ball to the referees, and I'm pretty sure the referees appreciate that. And they're getting up. This tempo is a nice tempo with what they're doing on offense.
We'll see where the ball is going to be spotted to begin the fourth quarter here. And it looks like it is
38, 39.
It's on the 39-yard line. So that's where DeAndres Johnson was marked down. So Jordan McGee is back with DeAndres Johnson to his right. There are three receivers to the left, one to the right. McGee with the fake, and he's going to take it himself up the sideline. He's got green on the sideline, and he pushes a defender off, but he goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. We'll see where he's going to be spotted, but it's definitely going to be a first down. And now with just over 11 and a half minutes to go in the ball game, the Bulldogs lead 41-0. Let's see where the ball will be spotted. It looks like it was spotted at the 14-yard line, so that's where the Bulldogs have it. Jordan McGee with a big run.
Absolutely. Our outside containment was lost on that play.
McGee back to throw to the end zone to Rogers. Caught! And it's a touchdown! Touchdown, Terry! A good pass from Jordan McGee to the back of the end zone. Nicholas Rogers. 47-0, folks. The Terry Bulldogs are firmly in control here at South 78.
That was a nice route combination they ran to the trip side, and I think they were in man on defense, and they just ran a fade route right there, and the quarterback put it in a nice place for the receiver.
Extra point will be attempted again here for the Bulldogs. They missed the last one, but it was a fumbled snap. Here we go. That one is good. That kick looks good. It's going to hit that scoreboard, it looks like, and it goes through, and it is good. 48-0, the Terry Bulldogs firmly in control. They are up by 48 points.
No math needed right here.
Yeah. 48 minus 0 is one I learned really early on.
Right.
So the Bulldogs are going to kick this one away to the Crystal Springs Tigers. I will say the Bulldogs definitely were favored to win this ball game. Didn't quite expect this from them because the Crystal Springs Tigers, they won their first game.
Oh, absolutely. 24, 27, 12.
Yeah.
So curious to see what's going to happen in these last 9 minutes from the Crystal Springs offense, them as a team. Again, this is a character building opportunity as well. We all face adversity, and we have to have an answer to when the adversity comes, because it's going to come.
9 minutes to play in the ball game. The clock is running. 47-0, the Terry Bulldogs. 48-0, the Terry Bulldogs in the lead. And here's the kick. Kick's a driving kick. Be returned, and the return is not much. Taylor not able to get too much, but he gets to about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have it with 8:40 to go. Bulldogs defense taking the field once again.
So Bulldogs are getting down there making solid tackles. There were two people on that tackle right there. Good form tackling. And that's always a win for the defense. When you're open field and you're making solid tackles, it's a win-win situation.
Jontarius Taylor in the back. He's had a few good runs, but has struggled to get anything good going. And here's the rush here from the Tigers. Clayton Johnson on the run. He is pulled down, and that ball is spotted right there at the 29 for a loss of 1. They're looking at second down and 11 right here with 7:45 to play, 48-0.
Right, I'm starting to see some different numbers out there, so I think we have some subs out here, but the defense has not let up. That's a good sign.
Here we go, back to throw there, through the hands of Jasmine Wheeler. Not able to pull that one in. Incomplete pass, bringing up third down and 11.
So it's about defensively not giving up big plays right here. It's third and long. You know, we expect a pass or some type of draw or something or another. So it's important for the younger guys now to close out what the upperclassmen or the starters have done thus far in the game.
Just under 7 minutes to play. Ball right here at the 29-yard line. Now looking to pass is Taylor. Nearly picked, but it's not. It will be caught in a run for a first down for the Tigers. And I think that is their second first down of the ball game. They haven't been able to get much, but they were able to get that one, able to avoid the defense, make the catch, and get to the 40-yard line and get the first down.
I'm pretty sure those starters on the sideline talking to those underclassmen, keep the shutout, keep the shutout, keep the shutout.
So now a flag is thrown on the play, but here's the run, and he will get to the 43, and that's where he's going to be down, but there's a flag on the play. We're going to see what this flag is going to be. Waiting on the signal here. And it is offsides on the Bulldogs. So that will be, and just like you're saying, some less experienced guys out here for the Bulldogs and might be committing some more penalties here.
A lot of subbing going on right here. But I like what.
Ball spotted right there at the 45. Referee calls timeout. And so, and also in the rules is, even though it feels good tonight, in the rules is a heat timeout is halfway through every quarter. So that's what that one was right there. And so right now the score is 48-0. The Terry Bulldogs in the lead, but the ball is spotted at the 45-yard line. The Crystal Springs Tigers had it. They just got a first down, but they're going to try to get a score before this ball game's over.
So it's very important for those players that are out there on the Terry Bulldog defense is to, I like what Bill Belichick says, of doing their job. Nothing else is important right now but to do your assignment that the coach, the defensive coach is calling. It's not your time to shine, it's your time to do your job. That's the most important thing for them to do right now. When you do your job, everything else falls into line.
So 5:25 to play in this ball game. The Tigers have the ball right.
The Terry Bulldog.
The Bulldogs are going to recover the fumble. Yes, they will. And just like that, the Tigers turn it over once again, and the Bulldogs take over again. And just when you thought that they were going to get something good happening, they turn the ball over, and that's just got to be disheartening if you're a Crystal Springs Tiger.
Oh, absolutely. A snap over the top of the quarterback's head at this point of the game. Yeah, you're asking what else could go wrong.
Yeah. So 4:45 to play in the ball game. This clock is running. The Bulldogs are out there. Jordan McGee is staying out there as quarterback. He's got Jacoby Bragg to his left. He's got 3 receivers to his right and 1 to his left. He's back in the shotgun. He's going to get it. Hand it off to Bragg. Jacoby Bragg able to find a little hole, but he's going to get pulled down right there at the 21.
Well, you still see, and they're lining up correctly defensively. They just got to keep coming at it.
So 4:09 to play, and there's going to be a timeout on the play here. 48-0. The Bulldogs are in control of this one, and they're going to win this ball game, move to 2-0 on the season. They'll play Murrah next week in Jackson, and we'll be there for that one. The TSJW Network covering Terry High School. Be sure to check out the Chris Big Ten Show. That's weekly.
Wait, why did they unplug that? Did somebody unplug that? Man, no. I can't. That's where the sound comes from. I can't be getting that unplugged. That's all good.
All right, we're back. It is 48-0 lead for the Bulldogs. And what happened on that play there?
What happened was we had a run by the Terry Bulldogs, and it was just a stop. Inside run on the right side, and we had maybe a 3-yard gain right there. And what the listeners may not hear is there's another battle that's going on. We have a battle of the bands right now. They may not be able to hear, but Terry band is playing right now, and the Crystal Springs band has played a little while ago. So there's another battle going on.
Yeah, absolutely. That run's going to be a first down. Just over 3 minutes to play in this ball game. So now McGee will get it. It's first down. The handoff there. Bragg, he's swarmed by players, and he's pulled down at the 10. But just like you're saying about these bands, Terry Bulldogs band is top notch.
Right.
I give them good marks, and got a lot of people in it too. So Jordan McGee back in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. He'll fake the handoff. McGee's going to take it himself. He's got a little of an opening. He'll lose the tackle. He's going to push through into the end zone for a touchdown once again. Touchdown, Terry! 54-0 now.
Call this number again. Seems like the same play that was called maybe in the first half or several touchdowns ago. It seems familiar. Yeah.
54-0. 2 minutes to play in this ball game, and I just suspect that this will be the last time the Bulldogs will have had the ball.
Right, absolutely. It gets to a point where kind of let the clock run through. But I think that's what's going to happen now.
Donovan Allen is set up for the extra point here. And Allen's going to kick it. It's going to be up. It looks good. Looks real good. Hits that scoreboard. It's right through. It's good. 55-0.
35 to go in the game. Your Terry Bulldogs are leading.
He has a good percentage right here. I think he just missed one on a fumble snap, and it's always good to have that many extra points happening in a game. Always great.
The Bulldogs have taken this game over from the beginning. They lead 55-0, just over a minute to play. This time it's running. The Bulldogs are going to kick it off to the Crystal Springs Tigers, and I just imagine the Tigers will have it for maybe a few plays, and this ball game will wrap up.
Absolutely, yeah. They're probably going to get it to kick it off to probably the 20-yard line or so, and Terry's going to make the stop. And I'm not trying to make any predictions right here, but I'm going to see what's going to happen as this game is coming to an end.
So the Bulldogs are about to kick this ball off.
I don't think they're happy kick it off, but we'll see.
So kicking it off for the Bulldogs is Pat Bracey. He kicked it off last time. He's going to kick this one off, and it's a fairly decent kickoff to the 15, picked up there by Taylor. Taylor on the move. Taylor around the edge. Taylor to the left, and he will be pulled down right there to about the 37-yard line, and this clock will run out. And that will finish off this ball game. The score, the Terry Bulldogs 55 and the Crystal Springs Tigers nothing. The Bulldogs controlled this game from the kickoff to the finish. And it is a Terry Bulldog win right here at Bulldog Field on the campus of Terry High School. And Tony, man, I appreciate it. Appreciate you doing this with me. That was a good performance there by Terry. Crystal Springs struggled to handle the defense and the offense of the Terry Bulldogs. And do you think that this might spark the Bulldogs having a good offense for the season?
Right, so absolutely. There's some good quality film that they have that the coaches can go and highlight some of the good moments. But also it's a great film to show how you can improve, right? So you celebrate your win tonight, celebrate it until Saturday, then it's back to the drawing board because they have Murrah next week, and it's a great piece of work for them to see. Everybody's excited, built confidence, and built morale. But it's back. Let's get to work on Monday.
Absolutely. So the Terry Bulldogs will advance to 2-0 on this season. The Crystal Springs Tigers will fall to 1-1 on the season. Next week, the Terry Bulldogs will head to Jackson, just like I said earlier, to take on the Murrah Mustangs, where they look to go 3-0 on the season. We'll be there. The TSJW Network will be there for that one. Thank you for joining us. This is Tony Kimball right here with Trellis Williams. This is a TSJW Network production of Terry High School football. We out.
Peace.